everyone, it's me Sanchari and welcome back to my channel Simply Sanchari. Hope you all are doing well. In today's video, I'm going to review Forever 52 Sensational SPF 50 Foundation, which I was eyeing it for the longest time. Finally, I have it here and I'm going to share my first impression review on this particular product. So if you guys are interested, please stay tuned till the end of this video. So it comes in this kind of outer packaging, which you all must have seen it by now, so I'm not going to talk a lot about it, but let me tell you, the outer packaging is really of very good quality. It comes in total of 8 shades for the price of rupees 749 and you get 30 ml of quantity. I picked up this foundation for just rupees 500 during Nykaa's Pink Summer Sale, and the shade I picked up for myself is the last shade 08 Icon, which you will find it on top of the outer packaging. It is infused with hyaluronic acid, niacinamide and vitamin E, and also it is going to give you antioxidant protection, freckle reduction. It repairs and smoothens out your skin and also nourishes and conditions your skin, and is really very hydrating because of the hyaluronic acid present in it. So that was all about the outer packaging, and this is how the inner packaging looks like, which comes in a tube packaging but with a pump, which is a great thing. I really prefer such kind of packaging whenever I am traveling, because it is not going to hold a lot of space, and also I don't have to worry of it getting damaged or leakage or anything like that. So I have nicely prepped and primed my skin. For the primer today, I use my Maybelline Fit Me Smooth Plus Dewy Primer, which also has vitamin E in it. So I have given this primer a good 5 to 10 minutes time to set on my skin, to sink into my skin, and now let's see how the shade is in itself. But before that, let me just do some color correction around my mouth area and I'll be right back. Okay, so that's how the consistency is. It's a semi-thick, and let me just swatch it on the back of my hand so that we can check the oxidation. And now today I am going to use a brush for my entire face, so let's just try it out. That's how the shade 08 looks on me. It's a good match. It's a beautiful golden undertone foundation, which is a really great thing. So that's how my skin looks after I've blended out the foundation, and also I've given this foundation a good 10 minutes time while I was doing my eye makeup. So let me tell you, this is a self-setting foundation because it has nicely set on my skin, doesn't feel tacky at all. But despite of this being a matte finish foundation, it still has some radiance to it. You can see this part of my face is having some amount of shine, so it is not a matte flat kind of foundation but has a bit of velvety satiny finish to it, which I'm totally loving. It has a medium buildable coverage, you guys, and I'm pretty happy just with one layer of this foundation. It feels very much hydrating, and also I can see that it has blurred my pores to an extent and smoothened out my fine lines and my skin to an extent. So I'll complete the rest of my face makeup and be right back to tell you more about it. Alright you guys, I'm back after full face of makeup. This is how my skin looks with Forever 52 Sensational SPF 50 Foundation. If you are interested to know what makeup products I am wearing today, you will find all the details in the description box. Yes, I did mention the lip color and the brand I am wearing today. So if you love such kind of plum tones on you, definitely check out the description box. Coming back to the foundation, I am totally blown away with the formulation. I never thought it would be so good, you guys, because I have a dry and matured skin type. Despite of all those, it is sitting beautifully. It has smoothened out my skin, evened out my skin, and blurred my imperfections to an extent. I can see my pores blurred out, my fine lines are blurred out, and yes, it is giving me an airbrush kind of look, which I am loving these days a lot lately. Now coming back to the formulation, it feels absolutely lightweight despite of all the layering like my creams and powders. it still feels absolutely lightweight and hydrating on the skin. The color is an absolute match for my skin tone, so if you are NC42, you can opt for this shade. But I am disappointed that they have very limited shades. I think they should extend the shade range so that deeper skin tone can also try out this foundation formulation, because it's worth the money. It's so affordable and you get a good amount. Plus, whatever they have claimed, it is standing up to the expectation. Every product, be it cream and powder, just went on smoothly and effortlessly without tugging or pulling my skin in any ways. And I have got a lot of textures, dry patches. It is not enhancing or accentuating any of those, and also it is not clinging onto my dry patches, which is a great thing. I never imagined this foundation to be this good. I was in two mind when I got this foundation whether it is going to suit me well or not, but after all this, after trying out it for the first time, my first impression is it is a wow foundation, you guys. And though it has medium buildable coverage, I was happy with one layer, as I've already said. So if you have a lot of imperfections on your skin, then you can color correct prior using this foundation, because I think for dry skin, if you overdo it, it might look cakey in certain areas. So now is the time to check whether this foundation has oxidized or not. I think it did oxidize because the color has gotten little dark. So let me do a fresh swatch to see how much it has oxidized. Okay, a lot, you guys. So I can say like it has oxidized to 1 to 1.5 shades deeper. I even clicked some picture in daylight, room light and under flashlight to see if there is any kind of white cast or flashback or not, because it contains SPF, and I was surprised to see there was no flashback whatsoever, you guys. Totally loving the feel of this foundation. So yes, this foundation gets a total thumbs up from my end. I would love to recommend it to all of you, but looking at the shade range, they really need to work on it so that they can cater deeper skin tone category as well. And if you come under these 8 shades, I think this is a perfect foundation under budget for your everyday wear. Hey guys, I was not planning to do this wear test, but was really interested to see how is the longevity of this foundation, and thought to myself, let's just keep it for some time before I take off this makeup. So I finished applying the foundation at 12 p.m. and currently it's 3 p.m. in the afternoon. It's really very gloomy, humid, cloudy outside, and you can see my skin, it has gotten a little oily than before. And let me tell you, I did capture some close-up views so that you can have a fair idea how the foundation is lasting on my sweaty skin, you guys. You can see that I'm profusely sweating. Despite of all those, the foundation is really lasting well on my sweaty skin, though it has settled and gathered little bit on my frown lines, but around my mouth it's still not gathered. And while having my food, the foundation did come off ever so slightly around my mouth area. Rest everything is as it is. I did not touch up my face in any ways, and the lipstick is also doing good, you guys. I had my oily meal, still it is doing a very good job, though it slightly came off from the inner part of my lips, but that's okay. Let's just concentrate on the foundation. And over here I can see some streakiness just because I'm sweating and the foundation is melting off little by little. It's running down, so that's the reason, the streakiness. But on this side I don't think I can notice anything. Yes, there is some streakiness. So for 3 hours the foundation did last really very well. But if you are planning to go outside, I would highly suggest you spraying a good makeup fixer, be it any brand, but it has to be a very good makeup fixer. Only then it is going to lock everything in place. Like if I sit in the AC all the time, then definitely I'm not going to sweat like this. It all depends upon how is the climate, where do you actually stay, because Mumbai is very hot and very humid nowadays since we are nearing monsoons. So that's the reason the condition is this. It all depends upon situation to situation, so I'm not going to blame the foundation in any ways. The product itself is very good, but still it is surviving my sweaty skin, so it is a great thing, you guys. Alright, you guys, it's a wrap for today. Hope you found the content helpful and informative. If you did, you might also like this. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit the bell button. You can also follow me on my social handles, whose link I have mentioned it in the description box. Please come and say hi, and I will see you soon with my next one. Till then, bye bye. Take care.